General Asimi Goita biography. General Asimi Goita is the president of Mali since May 2021 after organized a military coup against President Bandar. Asimi Goita is one of the beloved presidents in Africa. He inspires many millions of African, especially young. He is changing the image of Mali. He is making Mali one of the best countries in Africa. He is also one of the youngest presidents in Africa, who is really Asimi Goita. Listen his story and you know more about him, real life, education, military career, president's achievement, private life, and legacy. How and why he became Mali's president. If you love Asimi Goita, make subscribe, like, share, and comment. General Asimi Goita was born on 9 November 1983 in Bamako, Mali's capital. He is the president of Mali since 2021. Previously, he served as an interim president since 2021 to 2025. Asimi Goita is a member of the Minyanka tribe and he is the son of the former military officer. Military career. Asimi Goita joined the military academy in 2002 at the age of 19, where he notably attended the Britannic Military Docati in the Joint Military School in Kurikolo. Asimi Goita served as the colonel in the Special Forces Battalion, the Special Forces Unity of the Malian Armed Forces. Asimi Goita commanded the Malian Special Forces in the center and the north of the country with the rank of the colonel, and they took part in the jihadist insurgents in Mali. Asimi Goita was appreciated during this war against terrorism in Mali. Asimi Goita received further military training in powerful countries in the army like France, United States of America, Germany, and many countries, and he had also experience where he worked with United States Army Forces, military cap and the president of Mali. In August 2020, Asimi Goita organized a military coup which overthrew President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta, who was president of Mali since 2013. Colonel Asimi Goita served as the leader of the National Committee for the Salvation of the People. After this military coup, Colonel Asimi Goita was pressured by the United Nations and African Union and the Economic Community of West Africa, ECOWAS, to ensure that the country would be led by civilians during the transition period. Colonel Asimi Goita accused the President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta of failing to assure security in the country by fighting terrorism, occupied part of northern Mali. He also accused the president of corruption in his government. On 21 September 2020, Colonel Asimi Goita was named Vice President and Defense Minister of Mali by 17 electors. Bandar was appointed as interim president of Mali. They were to hold the position for 18 months until the new election. ECOWAS requested that Vice President and Defense Minister Asimi Goita would not be able to replace President Bandar, but Mali refused in a Mali transition letter published where it was specified on the 1st October 2020. On 24 May 2021, Colonel Asimi Goita involved in a second military coup, after which he seized the power. President Bandar and his Prime Minister were detained. Colonel Asimi Goita claimed that President Bandar was attempting to sabotage the transition to democracy. He also accused the President Bandar that he failed to consult him about cabinet reshuffle. On 28 May 2021, the Constitution Court declared Asimi Goita as President of Mali. The court ruling stated that Colonel Asimi Goita should carry the title of President of Transition, Head of State, to lead the transition process to its conclusion. On the same day, he said that he would name a prime minister from the M5 RPF coalition, Chogel Kokara Maiga. was eventually nominated as Malian Prime Minister. On 20th July 2021, Colonel Asimi Goita was attacked by a knife man while he was praying at the Grand Mosque in Bamako amid festivities for Eid al-Adha. The attacker was then immediately arrested, and after failing to stop the president, overall 2 men were arrested by the security forces. One of them was, however, found to be special forces soldier wrongly assumed to the attackers' accomplice. The knife man, identified as a teacher, died in custody 5 days after the attack. The cause of death is unknown or unidentified. On 23 June 2023, a constitutional referendum took place with 97% of voters supported the adoption of the proposed constitution. 39.44% of registered voters participated in the referendum. The new constitution was controversial, with critics alleging that the referendum was compromised and that the new constitution would make democratic reform less likely. On the 25th of July 2023, it was announced that Colonel Asimi Goita had pardoned 46 soldiers from Ivory Coast that had been sentenced in December 2022. Colonel Asimi Goita attended the 2023 Russia-Africa Summit held in Petersburg in Russia, where many African presidents were met with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. It was the first foreign visit of Colonel Asimi Goita since 2021, when he took power. Since the arrival on power of Asimi Goita, Russia and Mali had a close relationship because of many Western countries and many organizations, including UN and the AU. African Union sanctioned Mali after Colonel Asimi Goita involved in a military coup. Colonel Asimi Goita accused these countries and the organization that they are engaging in neo-colonialism. In October 2024, Colonel Asimi Goita, self-promoted to the rank of general of the Malian army, he indefinitely postponed the election in 2024 and dissolved all political parties in May 2025. On 3 July 2025, the National Transitional Council allowed General Asimi Goita to stay in office for 5 years term, renewable as many times as necessary and without requiring election. General Asimi Goita, President of Mali, General Abdourahmane Tiani, President of Niger Republic, and Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso formed SSA, Sahel State Alliance in 2023 after they left ECOWAS, Economic Community of West Africa States, because ECOWAS sanctioned there's a free Asimi Goita, Abdourahmane Tiani, and Ibrahim Traoré after they took power by forces. There's a free President General Asimi Goita of Mali, General Abdourahmane Tiani of Niger, Captain Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso are very loved by many Africans because they are changing the image of their countries by developing their countries without exterior help. They are Pan-Africanism. They inspire millions of young Africans. General Asimi Goita personal life. General Asimi Goita is married to Lala Diallo. General Asimi Goita is a Muslim. Legacy. General Asimi Goita inspires many millions of young Africa to love their country and protect sovereignty without fear of dying and contribute in the country's development. What do you love to Asimi Goita? Which thing Asimi Goita inspired you? Tell us in the comment. Thank you for listening, and God bless you. Make a subscribe, like, share, and comment.